All right, man. Hey, happy Tuesday night. It is Tank Top Tuesday. It is Transformation Tuesday. It is also the weekly update video. So here's the deal. I try to hop on here once a week. This is going live in our Facebook members group. This will also be on the YouTube and really good stuff. But I try to come on here once a week, try to hang out with you guys. We talk about fitness, we talk about nutrition, we talk about lifestyle, and I'm here for you. So I got 3 topics that I'm going to cover today, but you can ask me anything. And I'm trying to get my computer pulled up in the background so I can see the comments because I'm on my phone right now, so I can't see it. But you can ask me anything you want around fitness, nutrition, lifestyle, whatever. And yep, there you go. Now it's working. So now I can see your comments. Anything you got, comment below. But I'm going to talk to you about 3 things today. Thing number 1 is the cool little renovation thing that we have going on at Strongside Woodstock. The thing number 2 is I'm going to talk to you about our quarterly coaches summit that we have this weekend. Super excited about that. And then thing number 3 that I'm going to talk to you about is the Spooktacular. All right. So I know you're going to be super pumped up about that. So 3 things: Woodstock Renovation, Q3 Coach Summit, and the Spooktacular. All right. And remember, any questions, comments you got, comment them below. Fitness, nutrition, lifestyle, anything you want to know. Ask about my freaking dogs, because apparently that's all anybody wants to know about. And I'll hit you up and I'll answer it right now. All right, so number 1, we got our super cool Woodstock renovation this weekend. This is the first time that we have touched this bad boy since we moved to this location 3 years ago. Super excited. You know, Woodstock is where it all started. That's super cool and all, but this is our 3rd spot in Woodstock. So where our Woodstock gym is at, we started about 400 meters this way. We shared a wall with Waffle House right by the Starbucks and the folks and the extended stay drug addict hotel. That was fantastic. But a lot of weird stuff that way. Then we were 400 meters that way, and now we're here in the middle. And we haven't touched it in 3 years. And in 3 years, our brand has really evolved into what it is today. The first 3 years of Strongside, I knew absolutely nothing. I still hardly know anything, but knew nothing. And we learned a lot. We grew a lot. We started trying to figure out a lot. And we've kind of found who we are now. We've molded our logo, our brand, what we want to offer, who we are, what is move well, fuel well, live well. What are these things? What is our nutrition coaching program? What type of workout classes do we offer? You know, we found all this, and we actually own the color SKU of Strongside Green. Here's the deal with that, is I found out that Tiffany's, like the jeweling company Tiffany's, they own that color, Tiffany blue. And I was like, bro, if Tiffany can own blue, Strongside can own green. And that's what we did. And so we have our own Strongside Green that's at all of our other gyms. And here's what we're doing, is we're changing out all the barbells. You know, those are rusty and old and they've been through some stuff. So we're changing out all the barbells. We're changing out all the weights because they've gotten the crap kicked out of them, right? You've seen all the equipment in the back of the room. We're repainting a lot of it. We're redoing the lobby. The cubbies are gone, but the cubbies are gone, but we're adding in some really special, unique stuff that I'm excited for you guys at Woodstock to see. We got a little coffee bar area going in. That won't go in till October 1st. We had some other shelving go in. We got some stuff that we're doing to the bathrooms to make it a little bit, I don't know if you want to call the bathrooms more user friendly, but we'll make the bathroom more user friendly. And we're really just organizing everything for you guys. We're giving it a super, super crazy deep clean that we'll be going through, and just making the thing better for you. So we're taking a couple days to just make it better for you. All right. And we won't be having classes on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. There's a small chance that we could have classes on Sunday, but probably not. It has a lot to do with how much painting and organizing and stuff that we're doing, and changing out, not a lot, but a good bit of the equipment and stuff. Just kind of sprucing it up, right? It just needs it. It's been 3 years, got the crap kicked out of it for 3 years from all you guys. And we're just doing that. encourage you to go use one of our other gyms. Roswell is not that far away. Johns Creek is only 5 minutes farther than Roswell, because Johns Creek is technically in Roswell. But the Roswell gym on Canton Street is not that far. It's probably 20 minutes from door to door, from the Woodstock gym to the Roswell gym. The Canton gym's right up the road. I mean, just get on 575, go up to exit like 14 or so. I live on exit 11. I mean, you could say 9 or 11 on 575. And my wife often goes to Canton because it's easier to get to than Woodstock. So Canton is not as far as it sounds, but they'll be running normal schedules at all of our other gyms Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So there's that. And I'm excited for you guys to experience it on Monday when you come in, and it's going to be gnarly. All right. So I'm going to move on to thing number 2. Thing number 2 is the Q3 Coach Summit. And if you got any questions, comment them below. Fitness, nutrition, lifestyle, anything you want, I will answer them right now. All right. Our quarterly coaches summit. I'm super pumped up about this. This is just something that I want to share with you. You know, we call it the Strong Side Way, and the Strong Side Way is a real thing. We have 24 fundamentals that we have with our team. Like, there's a lot that we do internally to grow and connect and stuff. But we are always real big on education. And the reason that we're real big on education is because you don't know anything. You know nothing. And in fact, everything that you think you know is owed to other people. Most people didn't invent anything. You learned it from an experience, or you learned it from somebody, or you went to a college and took a course. It's all great stuff, but what you know is owed to other people. So the second that you think that you've arrived at all this base of knowledge and this is just all you've learned, you know, for us as coaches, that's when you die. And what we're trying to do is constantly level up all the time. And we have a really interesting way of how we do things. That's our secret sauce, is the Strong Side Way. Look, Strong Side did not invent group workout classes. Strong Side did not invent any exercise at all. We didn't invent programming, nothing, right? What we've done is try to take what works across the industry, what the best practices are in coaching, the best practices are in programming, and morph that together to create the Strong Side Way and do good for other people and level up constantly. So what we do is every quarter we bring our team together, and our Q3, we do it at the end of the quarter each time. So basically quarter 4 starts October 1st. This weekend is our quarter 3 coach summit. I'm going to explain to you what that means in a second. And we get everybody ready for the following quarter. So we already have next quarter's programming baked in the sense of structure, not the actual workouts, because that would be insane. Like, you would change it 2 weeks into it because you'd realize some things didn't work. But the scope of what we want to do in the next quarter is already done. The movements, what we're going to be after, the frequency of workouts, stuff like that. And we take our coaches through over 3 hours of training once a quarter. Now, keep in mind, that's on top of their weekly education, the certifications they have, the stuff we're doing on a regular basis, right? But we bring all of our team together once a quarter, and it's happening this Saturday. We'll kick things off with lunch, and we're redoing our headshots and stuff, and that's going to be super cool. We play some fun games. We give them some free stuff. It's cool. None of that's involved in the training. The actual training is 3 hours of just teaching, seeing, and correcting. Small group breakouts. They're going to get in groups of like 6 to 8 people. We have like 17 coaches. They're going to get in groups of like 6 to 8, and they're going to be able to demonstrate movement. And then they're going to be able to watch somebody else move. And they're going to be able to see what was wrong in that movement. How would they correct it? Because in a class setting, you can't stop anything. If you're trying to teach the deadlift and you mess up or don't understand something, or somebody's moving a weird way, you can't say, hey, class, hang on, let me fix this. But in an environment like we're going to create on Saturday, you can. And there's a real big win to that. So it allows our coaches the opportunity to be in a safe space and stop and ask questions and get feedback, and then say, well, okay, they learn this way. Like when you're talking to an athlete, you know, a lot of coaches want to coach verbally, tell somebody to do something. That's cool, but it doesn't mean they understood it. Do you show them something? Do you Do you show them something? Do you tell them something? Do you have to touch them, get tactile with them? That's okay. But is it verbal, visual, tactile? You have to have cues for how you're going to coach. A lot of our session plans are written out in that format, so our coaches understand how to see and correct movement. And it's a really, really unique opportunity. So I wanted to give you that insight, that piece of information, so you know the training and value that your coaches are going through. Carrie, our head of programming and coach development, spends weeks putting together the plan of this. I see it a month ahead of time. I have to sign off on it. We go back and forth on how we want to lay out the day, who's teaching what. We have 3 teachers on that day. And we know what we're trying to emulate, what we're trying to grow to. And I might be so overly excited about it that it doesn't make sense to anybody, but I'm super, super pumped up every quarter for our team to experience this. And I love sharing that information with you so you know that your coaches aren't just like winging it. None of our coaches show up and see the workout on the board, and that's the first time they've seen the workout. They are given all the content a week ahead of time. They're given videos, session plans. They're taken through an 8-week internship before they're even allowed to take the floor. I mean, dude, these guys are rock stars. I'm not saying they can't be better. I'm not saying I can be better. We can all be better. But man, I am freaking proud of our coaching team and how hard they're working and what they want to be and what they want to grow into. So I am super pumped up for our coach summit on Saturday. So if you see one of our coaches, which you will, but you should give them a high five, wish them good luck at the coaches summit this weekend. And then on Monday, ask them about it. I want you to ask our coaches what their biggest takeaway was. We're going to be doing a team workout. Ask them which team won the team workout. Ask them what the most valuable thing they learned was. Ask them what movement they had to teach. Ask them what the most daunting part of getting feedback in front of all of your peers is. It's good. We have to do that. You have to do that to elevate your game. So I am super pumped up and excited about the quarterly coaches summit that we have this weekend. And if you got any questions about it, I'm on here, man. Comment below. Fitness, nutrition, lifestyle, any questions that you got, comment on here and I will answer right away. And then, so I've talked about the Woodstock renovation that we have this weekend, the Q3 coaches summit, and the Spooktacular is thing number 3. All right. Remember, questions, comments, whatever, drop them below. All right. The Spooktacular. I could not be more excited about the Spooktacular, but check this out. Here's how it works. Twice a year, we do intramural competitions, so in-house competitions. We do one in March and we do one in October. The one in March is called the Shamrock Showdown and the one in October is called the Spooktacular. All right. These are team competitions. The marketing or idea behind it is 3, 2, 1, go. So you will do 3 events. Teams of 2, 1 great time. Hey, you see how that worked out? So here's the deal. You'll have a partner. Your partner for this competition is going to be same gender. So you can do 2 men, you can do 2 women. All right. You will have 3 different divisions to choose from. You can do performance, fitness, or breakout. The performance division is if you do the majority of our workouts as written. You make 0 or limited changes. The fitness division is if you need to adjust most workouts, meaning in the fitness division, there will not be things like pull-ups. You will not do any advanced gymnastics movements. The weight will be a little bit lighter. I'm not saying that it's easier. I'm saying that if you show up and you take a class and every time it says pull-ups, you're like, ooh, that's not going to work for me. Just using pull-ups as an example, the fitness division is for you. Then there's the breakout division. The breakout division is for people that have maybe done 1 or 2 competitions and they're trying to get their feet wet, they're trying to feel comfortable, but they don't necessarily, maybe they're fit, but they don't feel comfortable lining up against their peers. Breakout is for you. So there's 3 different divisions. It turns out that you can compete doing burpees and box jumps and deadlifts, and it is freaking fun is what it is. So here's how it works. It is Saturday, October 22nd, so the weekend before Halloween. And I know what you're thinking. The answer is yes, there will be a Halloween costume contest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Halloween costume contest. All right. You'll be able to start signing up for the competition this coming Monday. This coming Monday, which is the 17th or something like that. There will be a sign-up sheet at each gym, and you will be able to just put your team name down and bam, you'll be good to go. Your registration for the event gets you a t-shirt. So everybody gets a shirt. It gets you an award if you make the podium. You'll have a fun little swag bag, get a super fun day. We will start at 8 a.m. The goal is to be done by noon. If we have a whole bunch of people, we'll be probably done at 1. However, you will know ahead of time exactly when you're going to be done. So we have a cap on what we're trying to get to. It's probably going to be about 70 teams is going to be the cap on the event. And you will know ahead of time when you're going to start, when you're going to go, and when you're done. The 3 events that I mentioned, you will take the floor 3 times. So how it works is you and your teammate will be given an event. You will know the events way ahead of time. You'll know all 3 events way ahead of time. And you'll have a judge, and the event is going to be different each time. Meaning one time you'll have a workout that's like maybe you go, I go. You'll have one event that's maybe for time. Maybe you'll have an event that's split the work anyway, but they're all team or partner workouts. Hence why you're going to have a buddy, right? You get points per event. The better you do, the more points you get. And at the end of the 3 events, then you'll be able to see where you rank, right? So the more points, the better placing, and that's how you earn your spot on the podium. You will be able to see everything in real time. We're going to be using an app called Wodify Rise. Wodify, who you guys check in for class and stuff, has another version of their business called Wodify Rise. Nope, Wodify Arena. I know I was saying that wrong. Wodify Arena. And you'll be able to see scoring and heats and when you're going. And it's going to be super cool the whole way through. All right. You'll participate in the event with your heat. Like your division will all be going together. Super fun. These in-house competitions are an all-out blast, dude. It's like running your first 5K with your friends. It's about connecting with the community. There's a big win to having fun with your fitness and taking full advantage and getting to choose from these 3 events, dude. Super cool. And the cool part about it being in-house is you don't have to worry about somebody down the road or somebody you don't know or just being judged or none of that. There's nothing except fun. All right. So if you like fun, this is for you. If you want to compete, great. If you want to volunteer, that's fine too, because we need volunteers. We need people to do scoring. We need judges. We need athlete control. This is a big event that we have going on, and it's an all-out blast. So it is Saturday, October 22nd. We'll start at 8 a.m. We'll probably be done at 12 p.m. You'll know ahead of time. It is teams of 2, so either 2 men or 2 women. So same gender is what I meant. 2 men or 2 women. There's 3 divisions: performance, fitness, and breakout is your divisions. That's it for the Spooktacular. There will be Halloween costume contest. The Q3 Coach Summit, that is happening this weekend. This is where all your coaches are going to get together. We'll actually be at the Roswell Gym. If you're taking the last class of the day, you'll be seeing us rolling in right after that. Cause like I said, we're kicking it off with lunch and cool headshots and some sweet pictures where we do some stuff. And before we go into the training, we got a fun team workout. And I want you to ask your coaches on Monday. I want you to talk to all of your coaches about the Coach Summit. What was their biggest takeaway? What did they learn? What did they value? Who won the team workout? Ask for some feedback. What was the most embarrassing moment? What was some fun stuff that they did? Free stuff that they got? So ask them about it, because this is going to be a big deal. Your coaches work very, very hard for you. They're on a power hour with me every Monday. We bring on guest speakers once a month. We have different program managers going over stuff every week. Dude, they are super dedicated and pretty stinking relentless in what they get to bring. So I am pumped up for this weekend. And then, like I kicked it off with, the Woodstock Renovation. So no classes on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You're more than welcome to hit up any other gym. The Canton one's right up the road, normal schedule. Roswell's not that far. It's right down the road. But normal schedule at all the gyms. We'll be posting some super fun, at-home workouts that you could do. But I promise you, when you walk in this bad boy on Monday, it's going to be legit. And I'm excited for you to see it. We're going to go into some solid work. I mean, you've seen us flip some gyms in some quick time. I mean, we can do some stupid stuff. But there's that. So, hey, I'm going to be on here another minute or so. If you got any questions, comment below. Fitness, nutrition, lifestyle, anything you got, I'm here for you. I try to hop on here once a week and do these videos and really just hang out with everybody, connect with everybody. I don't have any coffee right now because I had a ton of coffee earlier. But there's that. So if there's not any questions, I hope you had a great Tuesday. And I hope you're ready for the Woodstock Reno, the Quarterly Coach Summit, and the Spooktacular. Sign up starts Monday. Sign up starts Monday for the Spooktacular. All right. Hey, let's rock and roll, team.